What's up, guys? So, today we are going to be talking about some awesome things we have seen in these spoilers that have come from current Dragon Ball Super, well, the current and the upcoming. So, first, I have got the new form of Goku on the screen. He will be there for the whole video, except for where I may change in some certain little tidbits for things like chapter 10 or episode 104 and what's going to happen. But I'm just going to talk about episode 103 quickly. So we saw Gohan, he got his moment to shine. I was really hyped about that. But what it also showed me was some things that can possibly be coming up, as we saw in my Namekian video and the Namekians of Universe 6. But what we've got coming up in episode 104 is just as good. So I haven't really covered this, and I wasn't going to cover it till tomorrow, but with the new form of Goku finally being shown, I decided may as well get it out as soon as possible. Now, we have seen Goku in the last episode. He finally is going to go back to Super Saiyan God. Now, a lot of people are curious. There's some that I've seen that are hating on it, and also some are wondering why go to Super Saiyan God when Super Saiyan Blue is stronger. Now, yes, Super Saiyan Blue is stronger, and if Goku is getting a new form, that does lead us to believe that Super Saiyan Blue is somewhat perfected. But my main thing about the Super Saiyan God, the original transformation, is we saw when he was fighting Beerus, he was able to heal his own body. Now, we have seen Goku take some damage within the tournament due to him dropping his guard. So, now that the tournament is getting into that spiky end where there's the strongest of the strong left, Goku needs something that can heal him. Because if he goes into a fight with people like Jiren, Toppo, Hit, and even Dispo, we've been told that Dispo actually gives Hit a challenge. He's meant to be a very fast speedster. So possibly he's even faster than Goku, even faster than Hit. That may be, or he's just found that he can counter Hit's his own reaction time with Hit's time skip ability, which will be really interesting to see. Or even possibly he has a relation to Beerus and Champa, and either has some God of Destruction key, or has an ability from their race that allows them to counter Hit's main ability. That's why Champa and Beerus aren't too stressed about it. Now, or weren't too stressed when seeing Hit's ability originally. But in saying that, him going into Super Saiyan God shows us, one, that his God key and God key control has increased to such high levels because he could not go back into that form before. Yes, he could go Super Saiyan Blue, but he could not go back into the Super Saiyan God form. Now, this shows us that his control over pure godly ki is reaching the level of that of possible God of Destruction, or even that of the angels. Now, this would be so awesome to see him reach this level, to finally be able to go against these gods of destruction, just because of how long they've been above them. Now, I'm not saying that he's going to be stronger than Beerus, Champa, and all of that in Super Saiyan God or Super Saiyan Blue. No, I am not saying that. I'm saying he's going to be strong. Now, the positives of him going back into Super Saiyan God, it gives the form a new meaning. It also gives it more of an explanation, because we did see him use it in the original fight against Beerus, but since then it has not been revisited. It did show that he has that healing factor, which is going to be helpful in a tournament like this, where fatigue and damage is going to either cost you the battle or it's going to win it for you. So if he can heal himself without wasting excess energy, this will allow him to be in a better position than people who are losing their energy and who are getting tired and injured, such as Gohan, Roshi, all of the other Universe 7 fighters, Universe 6 and stuff like that, and even Hit now is getting injured by Dispo. But people are saying Dispo is going to be knocked out in the next episode, and here is what I believe. I do not believe he is going to be knocked out within this upcoming episode. I believe that the other Pride Trooper is going to be knocked out. Not Toppo or Jiren. I just believe that Dispo still has something that he has to show. Now, What is it exactly? No one really knows, but it's sort of he seems to have that mystery behind him, just like Jiren and Toppo, and he is obviously one of the top three fighters in this actual Pride Trooper group. Now, in saying that, the other Pride Troopers were pretty impressive. I wouldn't say they're amazing, but they were somewhat impressive. Now, in seeing this, the one that I believe is going to be knocked out is Kunchi. So he seems to have little wires that come out of his hand, and this reminds me of the movie from Dragon Ball Z, the world's strongest, where there is that doctor who tricks Goku into going in and trying to save his friends. Now, remember, there was one of the robots there that used these little wires that ended up zapping Goku, and he seems to have a similar power. What this tournament has done is given fan service and brought back little movie things and made them canon because people have either enjoyed it or the makers have enjoyed it as well. So seeing these powers brought back, such as legendary Super Saiyan, and you know what, there is the theory that we are going to have another Super Namekian, which would be awesome because Lord Slug was one of my favorite movies. So this sort of confirms that they're bringing back old fan movie favorites, and this would be awesome to see Lord Slug in one of the other Namekians from Universe 6. But enough about that. What I am so truly hyped about with the Super Saiyan God coming back is this form that he has on the screen. So, as you see, he has this blue aura at the front, but the original backing had the red aura. Now, a lot of people thought it was going to be like a Super Saiyan God form, and that's what it was going to be completely perfected, but I do not believe this. I believe that there is a different type of key, like Grand Priest or Angel Key, per se, is what people are saying, and this is what I've actually thought for a long time. This is what I theorized. He's going to reach like Super Saiyan Angel, but it's still God Key, but it's more pure, more refined, and much more powerful. Now, if he has reached this form, he can be said to be put on the same level as Whis, Vardos, and characters like that. Now, him sitting up there, if he still loses to Jiren or has to use a Kaioken, that gives Jiren that much more credence of his original power and him being said to be the one stronger than a Super Saiyan. Not Super Saiyan God, and a God of Destruction. Now, the other thing that it could possibly be is we saw it in the manga when he pulled the key into his body. Now, this doesn't look like it because it still has that aura on the outside, and his eyes seem very wild. They seem like that of a predator, that of a monster, somewhat like the ape form. Now, this could also be the Super Saiyan God form that Beerus saw in his dreams, the one that was meant to be stronger than him and that was meant to give him the challenge of a lifetime. Now, if that is true, either this form makes him equal to Beerus, or he is now on this next level that makes him so much stronger than Beerus and other gods of destruction, that they're like toys to him. Now, the other thing that I'm a bit worried about this form is that are people like Vegeta going to get it, or another universe's Saiyan's going to get it, or already have it? Because that would lead to the possibility of these other four universes that are not fighting in this tournament to have Saiyans. Now, if they do, and they have the one that is stronger than than a god of destruction, he possibly has this form, and they will recognize this form, and we may get a new arc in the sense that he will go to one of these other universes, or this Saiyan in another universe will be shown to be a problem for this god of destruction who cannot handle him. Then he could possibly ask Goku to come and fight this other Saiyan and defeat him, or even fight and lose, and possibly give other characters like Vegeta and such a new time to shine. And that would be awesome because we'd be continuing the storyline, but we would also get a better understanding of what these other four universes have. So they are still a mystery. We have seen fighters from all the other universes. We've even seen two universes get destroyed, Universe 9 and Universe 10, Gawas. Seeing Gawas go was probably one of the saddest moments because we got really attached to him after After the wholesome Mars and Black Ark, he was just a generally cool guy, and even their Angel was generally down about it. He wasn't like Universe 9, which was all stingy and disgusting and just seemed disgusting in the end. I really did not like their universe. I was quite glad when they went. Now, the other thing that I've sort of got a theory about this form is that it is not Angel Key per se. He has gone to the complete roots of a Saiyan. So he has now got like Saiyan Key and mixed it completely with the God Key, which has created a whole new form. So instead of Super Saiyan Gold or Super Saiyan Blue, it has created just a pure key, like this pure untapped key from both the calmness of the God key, which is completely serene and calm, to that of the Saiyan rage, that of that unyielding power of the ape. Now, if we think about these two mixed together, it is one of the most monstrous mixtures. And that would also give credence to his eyes being like that because it's sort of like a predator, something strong, something overbearing. And if we see that as, if that is what it is, that would also be awesome because that would still give room for Angel Key and other different types of like key like that or powers like that to have their own form away from the Saiyan form. But anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed. If you agree with my theory on what this form is, and if you are also enjoying the Dragon Ball Super series and the possibilities that are coming up with, especially the movie, bringing back the old movies, that would be awesome. Anyway, guys, I hope you do enjoy. Please leave a like. If you have any theories or anything you want to comment, leave it in the comment section and subscribe. Peace.